Imagine waking to the deep rumble of the earth beneath your bed. The walls tremble, the air vibrates, and for a split second you wonder if this is the moment everything changes. Your heart pounds as the world itself seems to shift beneath you, reminding you that here, nothing is ever truly stable. You scramble to your window, desperate for a glimpse of what's happening outside. Is it just another tremor, or is something far more dangerous unfolding in the darkness? Lava is glowing on the horizon, creeping closer, painting the night with fire. The sky flickers with an eerie orange, and the air is thick with the scent of smoke and ash. Each moment, the molten river inches forward, threatening to swallow everything in its path. This isn't a scene from a movie. This is reality for people who live where survival isn't guaranteed. Every sunrise brings new risks, and every nightfall whispers of the unknown. Here, the line between safety and danger is razor thin, and the landscape itself is both a home and a hazard. The world's most extreme homes are more than just shelters. They are outposts of courage, clinging to places where nature shows no mercy. Earthquakes, avalanches, eruptions, and storms are not distant threats, they are neighbors. These homes stand as silent witnesses to the power of the earth, and to the resilience of those who refuse to be driven away. Yet people plant gardens, raise children, and build lives in these wild frontiers. They find moments of peace amid chaos, laughter echoing against the roar of the wind or the rumble of the ground. Life here is a delicate balance between caution and courage, between fear and hope. What kind of person calls danger home? What drives a family to build a house on an icy floe, or a village to nestle by an angry volcano? Is it necessity, tradition, or the unbreakable bond to a land that shapes their very identity? The answer is never simple. It's a story of hope and hardiness, of loving a land fierce enough to kill. It's about generations who have learned to read the signs of the earth, to respect its moods, and to find beauty in its wildest places. These people are not just survivors, they are stewards of the edge, guardians of a way of life that few can imagine. Let's step inside these homes. Let's feel the chill, the heat, the fear, and the thrill. Imagine the stories whispered by the walls, the memories etched into every stone and timber, the quiet determination that fills each room. Because on the edge of existence, every day is an adventure you can't fake. Here, life is lived with intensity, with gratitude, and with a constant awareness that the world is both breathtakingly beautiful and utterly unpredictable. Across the globe, humans have always pushed into the unknown. We have built cities in deserts, towns in jungles, and homes in places the rest of us would call madness. From Antarctica's icy solitude to the trembling flanks of Mount Etna, people have staked their claim. Why do we do it? Sometimes there is no choice. Sometimes it's tradition. Other times it's the lure of adventure, the promise of a better life, or the simple fact that this is home. Here, the line between bravery and recklessness blurs. Nature is not a gentle landlord. In these places, she tests her tenants daily. Floods sweep through without warning. Ice cracks and groans underfoot. The ground shakes, or burns, or slips away beneath you. Survival here takes more than luck, it takes grit. But there's something beautiful about living where you must fight for every day. It sharpens the senses. It breeds a different kind of pride. These homes, these people, they are proof that the wildest places can still be tamed. In Indonesia, entire villages balance on the rim of Mount Merapi, one of the world's most active volcanoes. Here, daily life unfolds in the shadow of a giant, where the earth rumbles beneath your feet and the sky sometimes glows red at night. The people who live here have learned to coexist with the mountain, adapting their routines to its moods and rhythms. In Italy, the city of Catania sits beneath the shadow of Mount Etna, her streets dusted with ash after each eruption. Residents sweep volcanic dust from their doorsteps and cars, a reminder that the volcano is always present, shaping the city's identity and its people's resilience. Life here is a constant dance with uncertainty, but also with beauty and opportunity. These are not exceptions, they are part of a global pattern. Across continents, from the Americas to Asia and Africa, millions of people make their homes on the slopes of volcanoes. The reasons are as old as civilization itself. The land is generous, and the risks, though real, are woven into the fabric of daily existence. Living near a volcano is an act of faith. The soil here is rich, black, and fertile, nourished by centuries of eruptions. Crops grow fast and strong, yielding bountiful harvests that feed entire communities. Water is plentiful, flowing down from the high slopes, making the land green even in dry seasons. For many, the promise of abundance outweighs the threat of disaster. For generations, families have risked their lives for these gifts. They know the signs: a sudden quake, the smell of sulfur, the shape of the clouds. They watch the mountain closely, reading its moods like a familiar story. Some days, the air is thick with tension. On others, it's filled with hope and gratitude for another peaceful sunrise. They know when to pack and run, and when to plant their feet and stay. Evacuation is a practiced ritual, a drill that everyone knows by heart. But returning home is just as important, a testament to their deep connection to the land and to each other. Children learn evacuation drills with their ABCs. From a young age, they are taught how to listen for warning sirens, where to find safe routes, and how to help their elders. Volcano safety is as much a part of their education as reading and writing. Old men tell stories of fire and flight. Around the fire, they recount eruptions of the past, tales of survival, loss, and renewal. These stories are passed down, shaping the community's collective memory and teaching the next generation how to respect the mountain. At night, everyone sleeps with one eye open, listening for the mountain's next move. The distant rumble or sudden silence can mean everything. Yet, even in the darkness, there is a sense of belonging, a feeling that this is home, no matter the risks. Yet, life goes on. Weddings, markets, and laughter fill the air. People celebrate milestones, share meals, and build futures, all in the volcano's shadow. The mountain is a backdrop to both joy and sorrow, a constant presence in every moment of daily life. To outsiders, this seems reckless, but for those who live here, it's just life. The volcano is not just a threat, it's a neighbor, a provider, and a force to be respected, not feared. Outsiders may see danger, but locals see home. The volcano gives, and sometimes it takes away, but always, it demands respect. In the end, living on a volcano's doorstep is a story of resilience, hope, and the unbreakable bond between people and the land they call home. Now picture the tiny settlements of Greenland or northern Canada. Here, homes cling to the edge of frozen seas. Winter lasts most of the year. Icebergs drift by like silent white giants, sometimes smashing the sea ice, sometimes trapping villages in their grip. Life on the ice is a constant battle with cold. Temperatures drop to -40 degrees Celsius. Winds howl like wolves. Yet people endure. Inuit families build colorful houses and wear thick furs. They travel by dog sled, hunt seals, and fish through holes in the ice. Food is never easy to find. Supermarkets are rare, and supply ships come only in summer. Water must be melted from snow. Heat comes from burning seal oil or precious firewood. Every task, fetching water, fixing a roof, teaching a child, must be done with frozen fingers and a watchful eye for storms. Despite the hardship, there is joy. Northern lights dance above every night. Ice gleams blue beneath the sun. Community here is strong. No one survives alone. If you've ever hiked in the mountains of Spain or China, you may have come across something truly astonishing. Homes built directly into the faces of sheer cliffs where the earth seems to drop away beneath your feet and the sky stretches endlessly above. These are not just houses, but feats of human ingenuity and resilience, perched in places where most would never dream of living. In Spain's sun-drenched Andalusia region, the remarkable town of Setenil de las Bodegas nestles beneath enormous boulders, as if the mountain itself is sheltering its people. Here, stone houses are built right into the rock, their whitewashed walls blending seamlessly with the ancient cliffs above. And far across the world in China, the village of Guoliang clings to a vertical rock face, its homes appearing to defy gravity. The only way in or out is through a narrow, hand-carved tunnel that winds through the mountain, a testament to the determination of the villagers who carved it by hand, using only simple tools. These cliffside homes weren't just built for the view, they offer natural protection, high above the flood-prone valleys below, and nearly impossible for invaders to reach. For centuries, these heights have provided safety and a sense of security that flatland villages could only dream of. But living here comes at a price. The terrain is unforgiving, and every step in building these homes is a challenge. Imagine carrying every stone by hand up steep, narrow paths or hoisting heavy wooden beams with nothing but ropes and sheer determination. There's no easy way to bring in supplies. Everything must be hauled up, piece by piece. One wrong step during construction, or even daily life, and it's a dizzying drop of 100 meters or more straight down to the valley floor. Daily life here is an ongoing exercise in balance and caution. Every movement is deliberate, every path memorized by heart. Children grow up playing on narrow stone ledges, their games watched over by anxious parents. Farmers carve tiny plots of land into the rock, creating terraced gardens that cling to the mountainside, growing what little the harsh landscape allows. Water is precious, rainwater is carefully collected in barrels, and every drop is treasured. Supplies are brought up by mule, or sometimes carried by hand, making every meal and every tool hard-won. Yet, the rewards are immense. The views from these homes are nothing short of breathtaking. Panoramic vistas of mountains, valleys, and sky, changing with every hour of the day. At night, it feels as if you're floating above the world itself, with clouds drifting silently below, and the stars shining brighter than anywhere else. So, what draws people to such remote and challenging places? What makes them stay, generation after generation? Sometimes it's history, a legacy of refuge during times of war, when the cliffs offered protection and secrecy from enemies. Sometimes it's the promise of peace and quiet, far from the noise and crowds of the city, where life moves at its own pace and nature is always close at hand. And for many, it's simply the only place they've ever called home. A place where hardship and beauty exist side by side, and where every day is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Why would anyone risk everything to live in such dangerous places? Well, the answer is as varied as the people who call these places home. For some it's the land itself, fertile, beautiful, and rich in resources. For others, it's tradition. Their families have always lived here, and their roots run deep. There is also freedom. In wild places, people are their own masters. They decide their fate. Laws are looser, neighbors are fewer, and life is simpler, even if it's a bit harder. Many folks would not trade this for any city comfort. Community plays a huge role too. In dangerous lands, people rely on each other. They share food, stories, and shelter. Each person's safety depends on the group, and this creates bonds stronger than stone. And finally, there is pride. Surviving where others fear to tread is, honestly, an accomplishment. It shapes the soul. It teaches respect for earth and sky, for life and death. Here, every day is proof that humans can endure almost anything. Every sunrise brings new challenges. In volcano villages, ash can choke the air and ruin crops. In icy towns, the cold can freeze pipes or trap families indoors for days. Cliffside homes face rock slides, and every rainstorm is a test of the rocks above. Children everywhere must learn to be careful. They know the signs of danger long before they can read. Adults work together to repair damage, watch the weather, and share supplies. No one can afford to be careless, not even for a moment. But there are triumphs too. A good harvest, a safe season, or a successful rescue brings the whole community together. There are festivals, songs, and dances that celebrate survival. These moments of joy shine brighter for the darkness they push back. It's not just about surviving, it's about living fully despite the risks. People here are resourceful and tough. They know what it means to work for every comfort and to cherish every ordinary day. Extreme places shape extreme cultures. In the cold, people dress in thick layers of fur and wool, passing down sewing skills through generations. Food is hearty, seal, whale, or mountain goat, because really nothing else survives. Music and stories are shared by firelight, binding the group together. In volcano towns, rituals honor the mountain. Offerings are made to keep it calm. The soil grows strong coffee and sweet fruit, giving a taste that can't be found anywhere else. Art is shaped by ash and lava, by fear and hope. Cliffside villages are quiet and close-knit. Homes are small but strong, built to hold fast against the wind. Traditions are old. Visitors are rare, but always welcomed with a feast. Here, every family has a story of danger faced and disasters survived. These places create people who are different, tougher, more patient, more connected to the land and each other. Their stories remind us that the edge can be a place of beauty as well as terror. What do we learn from those who make their homes where the world is wildest? We learn that courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to keep going anyway. We see that hardship can create strength, and danger can inspire deep bonds between people. Nature can take much, but she also gives. The people who live on the edge know this balance. They respect the land, the weather, and the risks. They accept what cannot be changed, and fight for what can. Their lives are not easy, but they are rich. Every challenge overcome is a victory. Every quiet night is a gift. In their stories we see the heart of survival, the relentless, unbreakable will to endure. So the next time you hear of a village by a volcano, or a home perched on ice, just remember, these aren't just places. They are tests of the human spirit. And time and again, that spirit proves it is stronger than even the wildest force of nature.